put money out. Put some respect on it.
Bitch, I want my mama sign.
When you say my name, put some respect on it. I ain't playing with y'all. Put some respect on it. And I ain't gonna say it. And I ain't gonna say it no more. Listen, now I could have pulled up, put some respect on it, but that ain't.
Hey everybody, what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Aaron Wilds Out TV coming to you guys with another video. Hey Lemon Kush, what's going on? Hey everybody, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to your boy's channel. Okay, make sure y'all share this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. Also, if y'all want to support this channel, y'all can definitely support this channel by way of Cash App, but also y'all can support this channel by way of super chat, super thanks, super stickers, and also you guys can also join the membership. Okay, I just got memberships. Y'all can definitely join it and get y'all memberships because the interview with Giovanna, just a little FYI, y'all, the interview has been changed. The interview has been changed from Friday to Saturday. So it's going to be it's going to go live at 2 p.m. I already rescheduled it on StreamYard. So y'all can, I think y'all good on that. I already changed it. So look forward to that. Make sure y'all get y'all memberships, okay? Also, what else? Okay, let's get into this video. So, Auntie Monique, Mama Monique, my sugar mama Monique, okay? Monique tear her ass down there to Club Shay Shay. First of all, is it just me? Am I the only one that don't like the name Club Shay Shay? Am I the only one that finds the name very zesty? It's like very zesty, very like fingernail sweet. It's giving a whole batch of rainbows. It's giving a whole bunch of like dresses, voguing. And it's like, it's giving very much, a safe space for the children. And no shade, I just don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, you know what? I gotta be honest. Sometimes I have like these little fantasies, you know what I'm saying? Because I find Shannon to be very fun. And in my mind, I feel like he likes his prostate massaged and played with. And I just know that he's the kind of older man that likes to be he's the kind of older man that likes to keep himself up, likes hygiene. You know what I'm saying? He likes to wash in areas where, some of our heterosexual males don't like to because it's if you wash there, then you're zesty, you're sweet. You know what I'm saying? So I just find Shannon to be one of those heterosexual male that likes to keep himself up, likes to be his nails to be manicured, his feet to be up like like keep his nails and feet like good and manicured and a little gel polish. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like he has that, and I feel like his sex is good. I just know for an older man, I know his sex is good, and it's just a fantasy of mine to just lift those muscular legs up and just go to town on his gooch. Shout out to Shannon, okay? Let me not let my perverted nasty mind run wild, okay, child? So let's get into Monique's viral interview with Club Shay Shay. First of all, Monique and Shannon are like uncle and auntie. Like they're like they're like your auntie and uncle, you know, the brother and sister duo that when they get together, you know it's gonna be a hoot. You know they got all the stories, you know they're gonna get drunk, you know they're gonna be cursing out all the family members. Once they get together, you know it's going to be a good time. So hey Carla baby, hey boo, you know they're going to have an amazing time. So this was right up Monique's alley to come to Club Shay Shay, and I think she she needs another outlet to tell her story. And I think Shannon, by having Club Shay Shay, and letting these people come on his platform, no matter how messy people may perceive Club Shay Shay to be or Shannon to be, that's besides the point. The fact that he listens, he's not here to judge, he's not here to um you know be biased or try to fight you on what your story is. Like, I really love that about his approach into interviewing, and it is a safe space for people to come there and share their side. So I like that. Hey Nikki D Boo, hey Nikki. So also here's my cons, and I've seen this a couple of times. Um Shannon, I need you to talk. Like, I really need Shannon to talk because I find that he often stumbles when he feels like, oh, the question is too, it's just too, it's probably too much. It's probably, the question is probably controversial because he said it in the interview that I don't want to ask this because I'm in fear of getting canceled. Well, Club Shay Shay do not interview nobody. Like, I really don't understand. And I feel like you're not trying to be that way. You're not trying to come across that way or be malicious or come at somebody with ill intent. So first of all, just say it. Like, I just don't like the fact that Shannon don't like to say what's on his mind. He has to think about what he's gonna say. He has to, like, he trips on his questions, and sometimes I don't feel like he has his questions mapped out properly. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he has the questions to ask. Like, I feel like you let them talk and you'll probably think of some questions in between. Like, I just noticed some things with Shannon. Okay? But you can tell that Monique took over some of the interviews. I feel like I feel like Monique in that interview was trying to let Shannon know, like, listen, don't tell me, tell them. And he also was asking things that Monique clearly couldn't answer because they are not these people. You know what I'm saying? She's not Oprah. He's literally asking Oprah questions that no, asking Monique questions that is literally for Oprah, for DL Hughley, for other people. Like, that was annoying me as well. That was really annoying me. Yeah, he's never equipped for a rebuttal. He's not. And then, thank you. He always let a lot of like, there were moments in the interview where Monique would say something, but there was no follow up. He never has a follow up question. He never has a follow-up. He just like, I'm like, he move on so quickly. And I'm like, wait, Shannon, you could have literally asked something else with this, what she just said. Like, why you just move on so quickly? And it's probably because he don't want to shake the table. Like, I feel like when she was talking about Oprah and she was going in on Oprah, he literally put his head down several times and he was stuttering multiple times. Like, he didn't want Oprah, he didn't want to like damage that relationship, or probably because he probably hasn't met Oprah. I don't know if he has met Oprah or don't want to ruin certain relationships just because certain people he have on his platform don't like certain other people. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to ruffle anybody's feathers or destroy any relationship. So it is what it is. He definitely needs more interview training, which is why he never is in control of his interviews. Yeah, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Be in control of this is Club Shay Shay. You should be in control in the interview. In certain instances, like, an interviewer is never in control of some interviews. Sometimes interviewers literally just let the person talk and get it out, and then once they're done, they'll probably think of some. Because once, and y'all will find out what kind of interviewer I am, and I want everybody to tune in to the interview Saturday with Giovanna Rose, one of the ex-girlfriend of DJ Academics. Get y'all memberships, okay? Get y'all memberships, okay? It's literally is down in the description below. All you got to do is click join, okay? Click join and get the memberships, okay? So anyway, so Monique is spilling all, basically letting it all out. So where are we gonna go first? Let's talk about the most irrelevant, which I feel like we shouldn't even bring it up. I feel like the most irrelevant person on this whole spectrum is that was spoke about was Tiffany Haddish. The fact that they spoke about Tiffany Haddish and Tiffany Haddish comments about not wanting a husband like Monique's, and I'm glad I'm not, yada yada yada. I feel like that was very disrespectful. Like, I feel like Tiffany Haddish do herself a disservice by just commenting on things that she shouldn't really comment on. And she tries to make it a funny moment, which is not. And it's like, you already on thin ice, you already got DUIs, and people already canceled you. So I feel like the opportunities that once was given to you is now flushed down the toilet. So you are in no room to talk. So I feel like Tiffany Haddish speaking on Monique, girl, y'all are not the same. Let's talk about it. Y'all are not the same. Okay, so we got her out the way. Let's go to Kevin Hart when she speaks about Kevin Hart. When she spoke about Kevin Hart, you guys, no shade, I was like, oh, really? So if y'all don't know, that Monique said that Kevin Hart was the one to call her and be like, sis, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna do this together. We're gonna create a show, yada yada yada. Basically was like, you know what? Don't worry, because if you're blackballed and they won't give you a show, you know what we'll do? We're gonna do a show together. We're gonna produce it, we're gonna co-produce it, write it, all that, put money to it. And then Kevin Hart said, oh, I was gonna get this money, I'm gonna put in this money, yada yada yada. And then all of a sudden, a long story short, Monique couldn't even get in touch with Kevin. Couldn't even get in touch with him. Basically, Kevin Hart did all that grandstanding, all that, you know what, we're going to do it together, we're going to do this, all that hooping and hollering and trying to make it seem all better, trying to let Monique know that she is here for her and is gonna put her back on top, quote unquote. And Monique is like, well, you didn't really need to do that. I didn't really ask for that. Like, what are you doing, homie? Listen, your support is enough, but like you ain't really need to do all that. So the mere fact that Kevin Hart a silence went on a silence it's kind of crazy. And the fact that she said that, I was kind of like, well, that's shitty. Kevin Hart is a shitty individual for that, because the fact that she said, like, I never asked you for all this, you wanted to do this and you offered all this, and then when I call you so we can talk about said offer, I can't even get in touch with you. Like, what's T, Mooka Mook? What's T? See, and that's the thing right there. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why I find it hard to trust people. I have trust issues in a way. Like, the thing where, let me go back. I don't really like to put my trust in people, or like have people to do things for me, or try to pitch in, or saying that, oh, we're going to do this and this. And it's like, until I see it, until it comes to fruition, I don't believe you. Because I feel like at any given moment, people like to drop the ball. And what I don't like to be is disappointed. I hate to be disappointed in somebody that said they was going to do something, but literally don't pick up the phone. Like, why did you say? You could have literally just shut up and ate your food. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have literally did all bad by my damn self. I didn't need you to give me false hope and give me false affirmations. You know what I'm saying? And then let me down, and like, no call, no show. Like, what? Why did you even put your hand in the pot? Why did you put your hand in the pot for? Why did you raise your hand? Why did you send that note? Why did you send this envelope? Like, who asked you? I really dislike people who wants to be seen and wants to think they're the good guy and want to do all this good and hooping and hollering and saying, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. But then you let the person down and nobody can find you. Now it's like, did you ever really want to do it? Or you just did it for the social media? Or you just did it because at the time it was great to do? It was the thoughtful thing to do. Because honestly, you should have sat there and ate your food and read that goddamn magazine. Ate your food and read that goddamn magazine, girl. That's what it all boils down to. So y'all, I was really like exhausted about that. Um, I was really perplexed about that. I was like, girl, like another person bites the dust who say they're gonna do something but don't follow through. So, gross. I hate people like that. Who's the next person we want to go towards? Who is the next person? I feel like it's only right so we go to Oprah. Let's get to these people. Let's get to Oprah, y'all. Baby, when I tell you Oprah, baby, listen, Oprah, like, listen, from me to you, baby, I don't know what you did to Monique. Matter of fact, I know what you did to Monique. It's the mere fact that, don't forget Al Sharpton. Oh, Al Sharpton. Ooh, it's the same thing as Kevin. Al Sharpton did the same thing Kevin did. Let's talk about that. We don't need to talk about Al Sharpton because Al Sharpton literally did the same thing Kevin did. Let's talk. Yeah, we're gonna get to Al Sharpton, but let's get to Oprah. Miss Oprah. I still there. You know what? And I never put two and two together. I never did until somebody brought up the receipts. The mere fact that Monique said that she interviewed her brother that sexually assaulted her, that touched her inappropriately after she received an Oscar, an Academy Award. You know what? Oprah, and I don't know why people didn't call out Oprah sooner, because Oprah have had some questionable moments to where I feel like she chose the job instead of thinking about human feelings. I feel like there was a point in Oprah's life where she didn't think about what Monique would think about it, would think about this, would feel about this. She thought about headlines. She thought about, oh, this conversation needs to be had. And my thing is, for a person like Oprah that shared her own journey and shared her story about being touched inappropriately, okay, by, I forgot who it is, it's by a family member. I don't know if it was by a man or a woman. I forgot. Listen, y'all put it in the description below if y'all remember. I don't know. Listen. I don't keep up on Oprah like that, and I'm going to keep it really, really honest, y'all. I don't really keep up on Oprah. I don't. I could really give two F's about the lady, because no shade, Oprah is not God. She has had an amazing career. She's a staple in the Black community. She is a poster child for where we can go and where we can set our sights towards. Oh, so it was Oprah's uncle. Okay, thank you, Carla. Thank you. It was Oprah's uncle that touched her. Okay, like, Oprah is one of those people that you'll look towards and be like, you know what? I can't wait to have that career. I can't wait till I become this successful or this rich or this wealthy, not rich, wealth. You know what I'm saying? To feel like I can buy the whole audience the whole live audience a car. It's like, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. Like, to have that kind of money to buy a whole live audience a car is like amazing. Like, your literally your money has to be super long. Okay? Because baby, listen, I'm never that generous. Okay? Let's talk about it. I'm never that generous, okay? But she talked about how Oprah interviewed her family literally days after she received the oxygen, and the mere fact that Barbara Walters said she had an opportunity to do the same, and she declined. She declined. He said, "I cannot do that. To That's so inhumane to literally interview the very people that Monique is not associating herself with. The mere fact that her mother, her brother, and whoever else that Monique is not associated, the mere fact that a black woman who Monique respects and loves and looks up to, for her to say, you know what, F Monique's feelings, F her F whatever, F her feelings, F um whatever she may think about her. She just did not give a rat's ass about what Monique may what triggers Monique may feel about Oprah doing that. So, and then we talk, it's just a lot with Oprah, and I think until Oprah stops hiding and literally have a conversation, because I feel like a conversation can be done. And I feel like Oprah is not doing herself any favors, because honestly, let's take it like this. Oprah can literally not respond and never respond. And I think the day, the night, or the years will be good. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, as the kind of person that Oprah is, and the fact that Oprah had a situation or a beef with 50 Cent, or 50 Cent had a problem with Oprah, and vice versa, and they sat down to talk. I feel like Oprah can extend that same grace and that same conversation, that same sit down talk with Monique. Because at the end of the day, Oprah, you definitely have to answer to some of the questionable things you have done over the years. And you have done some questionable things. There is literally a compilation video of some problematic things that you have done over the years. And that's no tea, no shade. Like, we can even get to, like, you interview Michael Jackson, loved him, everything, and then you go on and you produced or you directed, I don't know, co-directed something about the you get the people that accuse Michael Jackson of pedophilia. Like, that was weird. That was very, very weird. Like, you have interviewed Michael, you have interviewed his family, you have interviewed him. And the mere fact that you want to put your name behind a project that is clearly smearing and desecrating and defaming his name and character while he's no longer here on earth, it is very nasty, spiteful, and gutter snipe behavior of Oprah. And she is not the she's not the woman that we have grown to love. She is not the same woman that we all aspire to be like, or career we aspire to, or the type of money we aspire to achieve. You feel me? So I do hope one day, and I really do hope that one day Oprah invites invites um Monique for a sit down, because I feel like it needs to happen. I feel like it definitely needs to happen. Okay. And I feel like it would be ratings gold. It would be ratings gold. It like when I tell you we will be on pins and needles. Okay. Like y'all can do it on own network. Okay. Y'all can do it on own network, or I don't know where to do it at. I just want to see it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not gonna speak on it because I feel like that's a topic that is still stemming, like the Oprah situation, the Tyler Perry situation. That all needs to sort itself out because it's still some hurt there, because these are the very people that blackballed her, that really try to literally push her into a corner and put a boulder in front of it to where she cannot get out. And the fact that Monique is a strong individual and clawed her way out of that hole. Okay, the girl had blisters on her nails, okay? Because she had to push, claw, scratch her way out of that hole, okay? That where they pushed her at, okay? Tyler Perry, the fact that multiple people have heard the audio and we didn't hear the audio. I think she did. Did she share it? I think she did share it. She did share it on the internet, if I'm not mistaken. But Tyler Perry, let's we have to. And I believe you probably don't want to sit down with Monique with her husband there, because you probably going to manipulate the situation. I'm just thinking, why don't you want to sit down with Monique with her husband? Because I feel like, yes, the problem is with Monique, but I feel like anything you could say to Monique, you could say to her husband. And the fact that her husband supported her when this whole thing transpired, because you took money out of their household. You took money out of their kids' mouths. So I do agree that the conversation need to be had. Unless, yes, I don't care if the man is there or not, have the conversation. And I want to know why you don't want the husband Sydney to be there. I want to know why you don't want to sit down with the husband there with Monique. Are you afraid he's going to clock these um these slithering smooth little things that you do? You Because you think you could sweet talk Monique and get away with it? Because you probably think that Monique is you're gonna butter Monique up and stuff, and she's just gonna go for it. But with her husband there, he's gonna be like, "Baby, wake up. We have more pressing matters at hand. Wake up. Do not fall for the okie doke." And I think that's what it is. he's not gonna fall for any okie doke that you might pull over on Monique's head. And that's why Monique needs her quote unquote daddy slash husband. And you know what? More power to her. Get it going. Child, let's because we got some audio from the give me 1 second, you guys. We got some audio from the let me see if I can get the stuff. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure I got everything. So one of the videos we're going to talk about is Monique believes that Oprah was jealous of her success from pressure, so she blackballed her. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. Give me 1 second. Let me share this screen. Let me share the screen real quick. There we go.
And let me be clear. I love that sister because she's our sister. Mm-hmm. She just got to come back across the street. We got the light on. When I speak about Oprah Winfrey, I speak about that woman because she's spoken about me. And when you begin to speak about me privately, I'm going to speak about you publicly. Mm-hmm. You've been unfair. You've been unjust. And you watched a Black woman be thrown under the bus and you said nothing. And here's what's interesting as well. My husband was saying to me, after I won the Oscar award, right? Mm-hmm. And she had the people come, to talk to the Oscar winners. And I go on the stage and I talk to the Oscar winners. Well, when we go to a commercial, the people in the audience, and I say this humbly, as my husband was telling me, he said, Mama, they wasn't screaming Oprah. They were screaming Monique, mm-hmm. Right? So much so, I had to say, y'all gonna shut that shit up now. We get ready to go back on the air. We having fun, right? He said, but I watched Oprah. He said, and I watched her almost turn in her seat like they screaming her name. Now, some people will say, oh, Monique, you're reaching. Well, let me tell you what then happens. The movie, The Butler, mm-hmm. That movie was offered to me. Lee Daniels came out and said, I did offer Monique the Butler. But as he said to me, he said, Mo, at the time I didn't have no power and I didn't have no money. So when Oprah said she wanted it, so who played the lead role in The Butler? Oprah Winfrey. Lee Daniels was getting ready to do a biopic on Richard Pryor, and he offered me the grandmother. Who then calls Lee Daniels and says, I want to be the grandmother. So as you're looking at me, it's the same way I'm looking at that sister. And I'm saying, why don't we sit down and have a conversation? Because the way things could look, it may not be that way, but just the way things look, Oprah, just the way you would have my family on your show, Oprah.
One might say, Mo, well, I mean, if the role that they're looking for a Black,
Big, go ahead and say it. Shannon is so careful with his words. He want to say fat Black woman. If the role looking for a fat Black woman, Mo, but he was like,
but I want to keep my podcast, Mo. Y'all ain't finna cancel me.
That's why we love you, Uncle Shay, because we want you to say it, a fat Black woman. Now, me and Oprah fit the damn description, Shay. Fat Black. Don't we fit it?
You do. But I'll be right back in the building. I'll be your neighbor up there where you live at.
Listen here. So, are you lying?
No.
Now, I'm not going to have your big ass sitting here in the Hall of Fame and you scared to say shit. I tried to call you first. I tried to talk to you privately, but then you became the great, mighty Oprah Winfrey, and you were too busy to talk. Well, now I'm going to talk about it. This woman has overstepped with me in so many ways that somebody would say, if we wasn't Monique and Oprah Winfrey in the entertainment business, and we was Monique and Oprah Winfrey that worked at Costco, I see you in the break room. I see you at your cash register, because she's overstepped.
Wow.
When I speak about Oprah Winfrey, And let me be clear. I love that.
So, right there, see, a moment right there, I was like, you're kind of reaching, but then I could also understand, because just like Monique said, Lee Daniels offered Monique these roles. And because Lee Daniels didn't have power and didn't have the money, here comes Oprah Winfrey with the money and the power. But in my opinion, I feel like, does it give jealousy? I feel like it gives hater. It gives hater. It gives hater. It gives sabotage. It gives, girl, you wish you had my money. You wish you had the power. And guess what? I'm going to take everything from you, because they need the things that you can't provide, which is money and power. No shade. And I feel like this. If Lee Daniels told or had a conversation with Oprah and said, I really want Monique to do it because she's more seasoned in acting. Because if you think about it, y'all, because let me just pull up IDMB, because I really don't know a lot of Oprah's acting. I know she has acted in some things, but I'm talking about acting. So let me go into her stuff. Let me go into her film and stuff. Okay, so she has definitely did some film, but let's do television. Wait, is it not? No, that's not film. Let's do, these are television shows, but we're gonna do, are we doing actress? Are we doing film? We doing, give me 1 second, y'all, because I really wanna. Okay, color no. Oh, this is the butler. Okay. Okay, color purple Ivy's son. Okay, she has some acting credits, but these are, she has TV. She has had TV. Okay, beloved. She's a producer for. She has a voice. Okay, she has voice roles. Okay. Oh, she has the butler. She has Selma. She. Oh no, she was Oh no, she was in Selma. She was in Greenleaf. Okay. Okay, she has had some acting things. Okay, she has had some okay, got you. Okay, that's no. All right. She has some acting creds. Cause I'm thinking that she hasn't had like a lot of acting. So I was gonna make that. Because honestly, if you really think about it, other than, so if you could, without Googling, honestly, y'all, without Googling Oprah's Oprah's um Oprah's acting WIMB, without even Googling her acting creds, you wouldn't think Oprah is an actress. I feel like people don't think of Oprah as an actress. You know what I'm saying? She's more of a journalist, producer, you know what I'm saying? Probably writer. You never know. Like she's not known for acting. She's not. If y'all really think about it, she's not known for it. See, Monique is. Monique, we can literally, I could give y'all a list of some of the things that Monique has been in, and I could literally name them from top to bottom. Some of my favorite movies that Monique has been in, because Monique is more of a actress than Oprah. So for Oprah to feel like because she has the power, she has the money, she can get that role that was once giving to Monique. So the fact that she feels like Oprah is jealous of her, and the fact that she feels like, damn, you've overstepped, you doing a lot. Like, girl, what's your pressure with me? Like, girl, what's your pressure? You want everything that I have? Girl, do you want my husband? Do you want my husband? Do you want my life? Like, are you even happy with your life? Like, that's the thing. I feel like those are the questions that Monique is probably asking herself. And I feel like it's valid questions. Like, if you see this lady that you respect running into your territory, trying to get stuff that is obviously they are presented to you, but she's getting them because of certain status and certain whatever. You so happen to be there. It's so convenient that you are always in the mix of something that has to do with me. And it really feels intentional, and it feels vindictive. So I definitely understand where Monique is coming from in that instance. Okay. So let's get on to big bad DL Hughley. Let's get on to that, child. Let's get on to big bad DL Hughley. This tab is using your child, boo. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little yawn because I'm a little tired. I'm not even gonna lie, but we're gonna get through this. Let's get to daggone DL Hughley and Monique going back and forth. Okay, let's get on to that. Give me 1 second. Let me cue these videos up, child, and we gonna get it. We gonna get it together. We gonna get it together, baby. Give me 1 second. And okay, we're gonna present this. We're gonna share the screen real quick. We're gonna share the screen real quick. We're gonna get this out of here. All right.
Family is sacred.
Right.
Family is sacred. And we know that you don't cross the line when it comes to family.
Correct.
Right? I do DL's radio show.
Yes.
DL Hughley is not there. His team is there.
Mm-hmm.
And Shannon, we having a great time. I mean, baby, we having a great time. We going forward, back and forth. When we get to the end of the show, they say, Monique, you want to play a game? Well, I want to play. I said, sure, sugar. Let's play a game. And it's a game called Would You Rather.
No.
Okay. Now,
Monique, you should have said I'm too old for this game.
Wait a minute. we're having fun, baby. Right? We're having a good time,
Okay,
Shannon.
okay.
I mean, it's the sister there and there's two other guys. We're having a great time. It's a beautiful Black unity cookout.
Okay.
We're having a good time.
Okay.
Would you say your wife was your family? Is that considered family?
Yeah.
So your husband is considered family,
Absolutely.
right? Okay. So family is sacred.
Right.
Family is sacred. And we know that you don't cross the line when it comes to family.
Correct.
Right? I do DL's radio show.
Yes.
DL Hughley is not there. His team is there.
Mm-hmm.
And Shannon, we having a great time. I mean, baby, we having a great time. Here we go. They said, Monique, we want to play a game of Would You Rather. Let's go. Would you rather your husband sleep with Lee Daniels with a condom or Corinne Steffens without one?
Really, Monique?
Now, as y'all are watching right now who haven't heard this story, y'all going, they doing the same thing in the studio. They going, okay. That is exactly what happened. Now, I said to the team, how does that uplift our community? I said, sister, and her name is Jasmine, how could you ask another sister that? Well, we just planned. I said, tell me the joke in that, because I don't know what you're insinuating. Then you're involving people that have nothing to do with nothing. Like, what are y'all doing? So I said, I'm going to call my brother. DL. I'm going to call my brother. I call DL Hughley. Here we go. They said, Monique, we want to play a game of Would You Rather. Let's go. Would you rather your husband sleep with Lee Daniels with a condom or Corinne Steffens without one?
Really, Monique?
Now, as y'all are watching right now who haven't heard this story, y'all going, they doing the same thing in the studio. They going, okay. That is exactly what happened. Now, I said to the team, how does that uplift our community? On the phone, I say, hey, baby. Yeah.
Huh?
That's how he responds. Yeah.
Did he know it was you?
Yes, because they called him to let him know Monique's going to be calling.
Right.
Like this, it was getting crazy.
Right.
I'm like, just let me get on the phone with my brother. Right.
Yeah.
Hey, DL. Yeah. I said, listen, I just got off the phone with your team and they wanted to play this game, Would You Rather? And it was like stupid, like asking me about my husband and Lee Daniels and Corinne Steffens, and his exact words, well, that's how we do it. I said, DL, how does that uplift our community? And again, I don't know what y'all trying to insinuate, but brother, what you doing? Like I said, that's just how we do it. So it is what it is. Now, it got so ugly that my attorney had to send a cease and desist. So it never aired. So we have, like, when Cat Williams talk and people, truth tellers talk, we have recently on the phone. I say, hey, baby. Yeah.
Huh?
That's how he responds. Yeah.
Did he know it was you?
Yes, because they called him to let him know Monique's going to be calling.
Right.
Like this, it was getting crazy.
Right.
I'm like, just let me get on the phone with my brother. Right.
Yeah.
Hey, DL. Yeah. I said, listen to everything we're saying. That's how that whole thing got started. Okay. It's family. My husband is my family.
Yeah.
Now, you babies that are really good with this internet, through the years, I've watched DL speak ill of me. Through the years. I never knew DL Hughley had a problem with me. But when Cat said they all a group, he forgot to put DL Hughley in the group. Mm-hmm. Through the years, I was bitter. I was dangerous with what I was doing, saying that it was inequality. My husband didn't know what he was doing. This went on through the years. I was unloved, all of these things. And I said to myself, to everything we're saying, that's how that whole thing got started. Okay. It's family. My husband is my family.
Yeah.
Now,
well, Club Shay is getting messier.
Child, this is DL Hughley's response. Okay. So we're going to watch his response to Monique's interview speaking about him. Okay, let's keep it going.
Messier. It's almost like Wendy Williams didn't go anywhere. She just got a weight set. So Monique was on. Every time I see Monique these days, she's on doing some greasy ass video with her and her daddy complaining about something or working out. I don't know nobody that work out that much and gain weight unless every crunch you do has got Captain in front of it. But apparently she goes on Club Shay and tells the story about how she came on my radio show and I wasn't there at the time. And my co-host Jasmine Sanders played a game that we played all the time with everybody called Would You Rather. She apparently was so offended by that she says she got off. She called me. Monique did, and she said I was very dismissive, like, huh? Monique's a liar. When Monique did call me, I heard her complaints. I listened to her, and I pulled the segment. So if I had been as dismissive as she alleges I was, that segment would have aired. It didn't because I respected her wishes. She's a liar. Well, Club Shay is getting messier and messier. It's also befuddles the shit out of me how somebody who as a comedian talks as much shit about everybody else as she does. She has the temerity to be offended about anything as much shit as you say about people. Then she encouraged everybody, allegedly it stems from the fact that I used to always talk shit about her on video after video, and she encouraged her sweet babies to look at the video and find them. Do that. Do exactly what she says. And you know what you're not going to find? You're not going to find any evidence of that because Monique is a fucking liar. She's lying about that. But what you will find is Monique talking shit about some alleged contract dispute we had. Look at the ticket. It says D.L. Hughley, then Monique. She knows the story. But what she did in response to that, she talked about my dog, my wife. This broad even brought out my daughter's personal trauma. My daughter was molested, and Monique brought that shit out and told the world that I allowed my daughter to be raped in front of me. The lying motherfucker. She knows she was lying. It's also befuddles the shit out of me how somebody who as a comedian talks as much shit. And it only stopped when everybody from my family checked her. It's interesting. You know what else you won't see Monique doing? You won't ever see her with her family, videos with her children or grandchildren, because nobody fucks with me. How do you have sweet babies when your own babies don't fuck with you? How do you love us for real when there's no evidence of anybody loving you for real, except your daddy, who you apparently have to pay? And FYI, daughters are paid for by daddies, not daddies who get paid by their daughters. You know what else you won't see Monique doing? Telling jokes. Monique, if she'd have spent as much time actually writing jokes and writing her Netflix special as she did complaining about not having one, it wouldn't have been trash. It got the worst reviews of any Netflix special in history because that's what Monique does. She complains and she has grievances. You never see her being a human being. You never see her being sweet and warm to people, except when she's, and it only stopped when everybody from my family checked her. It's interesting. You know what else you won't see Monique doing? You won't ever see her with her family, videos with her children or grandchildren, because nobody fucks with me. How do you have sweet babies when your own babies don't fuck with you? How do you love us for real when there's no evidence of anybody loving you for real, except your daddy, who you apparently have to pay? And FYI, daughters are paid for by daddies, not daddies who get paid by that. But she's using it to butter somebody up to get something. There's a reason why everywhere she goes, shit starts. Everywhere she goes. How is it that nobody fucks with you, not even your family? How do you, or I was on the road getting it. I get it every goddamn week. Look at my schedule versus yours. See how much I'm going. And I still manage to have a relationship that I cherish with my children. Can you say the same? You can't. It's all you do is talk about your grievances and who did you wrong. There's a reason you're by yourself. There's a reason you got to pay a man to love you. It's sad. There's an old adage that says you can't buy love. It's a shame, Monique, that you probably always will have to. But she's using it to butter somebody up to get something. There's a reason why everywhere she goes, shit starts. Everywhere she goes. How is it that nobody fucks with you, not even your family? How do you, or I was on the road getting it. I get it every goddamn week. Look at my schedule versus yours. See how much I'm going. And I still manage to have a relationship that I cherish with my children. Can you say the same? You can't.
Okay. All right. So D.L. Hughley posts, the post reads, the reason lies and false narratives continue to go on and circulate is because they go unchecked. What you're not gonna do is call me out my name and not get checked. Monique is a liar. She is constantly throwing the rock and hiding the hand. You can't. You don't get to tear people down and then soften the blow by calling them brother, sister, sweet baby. That's not love. Far from it. I'm sure I thought he loved Tina too. Apologize? I will never forgive or forget the way you tried to manipulate my daughter's trauma to fit your sick narrative. I don't play when it comes to mine because I love my family for real and they actually love me back. Hashtag Team DL. And I was looking at the comments on under the post. I mean on the neighborhood talk, and they I'm gonna read some a few of them. For DL to talk about her weight tells me he didn't have much else to say. Somebody else read writes the question was beyond disrespectful. Somebody else writes he ain't did nothing but confirm her story, then called her a lie. 3 laughing emojis. You said the same she said. Somebody else said I believe her because look how the ninja responded. We gonna go down. The joke was very inappropriate and would have been weird for her answer on recording. Have some class, people. Somebody else said he the same man who was happy his outside baby DOA because he was cheating on his wife. Same man that didn't believe his daughter was assaulted because the man was his friend. His response was too hostile. He did it. So basically he confirmed what she said. Okay, next. Okay. Somebody else reads that's not in agrees with Monique. Monique doesn't want apologies. Monique wants to destroy people. On her quest to destroy people, she's destroying herself. She needs to find some peace. Okay. Got you. So those were a couple of little responses, comments that I like to read. Yeah, I have to agree that he definitely did basically confirm what she did. You know what she did. She called you. She didn't like it. You said to grant her wishes and respect her. It didn't air. She literally said on the club Shay that she had to actually. It got so bad that she had to actually get a lawyer to conjure up a cease and desist. And that's why it didn't air. The legal had to get involved, and that's why it didn't air. So at the end of the day, you basically confirmed what she said. You just didn't tell the whole entire details. You left some stuff out, but whatever. Let's get into Monique, and because Monique responded to DL's rant, and to his rant. She was on IG live with her husband, and they responded to him. So let's get into that. Okay. Let's get into that. Let me a second. I'm gonna make sure because I want the whole entire video.
When I watched DL say she went after my wife, she went after my daughters, I want to really be clear who I went after so that there's no confusion here. When I was on stage When I'm on stage and we are performers, we are performing to the audience in front of us. When I was on that stage and I said it must be hard to perform oral sex,
but differently,
okay, on a coward, that had nothing to do with Mrs. Hughley. That insult was directed straight to you, DL. That had nothing to do with your wife. That was straight to you. So it felt like you were trying to pass it off as if I was going after your wife. When it comes to your daughter, to the baby that you did a post about, you did an interview about, I didn't do that interview. I simply reposted what you said. So when you say, Monique, you went after my daughter, that's untrue, DL. I posted what you said. And then when you said when you were really going for it with your shades on, and you said, Monique said, I stood by and watched my daughter be raped. DL Hughley, that's your conscience talking to you, brother. I never said that. I never said that. And I want to be a little clear about something else. Never would I try to do anything to harm any of your babies, because we got babies too. So never would I try to do anything to harm your children. However, what I was saying to your daughter and to the other daughters out there, I know what it's like for your daddy to know you've been touched and he not protect you, because my daddy did the same thing. That's what that whole point was. But I was showing why I would call you a coward, brother. I don't think it's brave that you didn't protect your baby. So when I said what I was saying, let me be clear to you, DL Hughley, it had nothing to do in reference to your family, and you know that. You know, when I watched DL say, she went after my wife, she went after my daughters, I want to really be clear who I went after so that there's no confusion here. When I was on stage.
Okay, so she right there spoke about the wife and the any misconceptions Dio had about her speaking on the mother and the daughter. Here's my opinion. Both, first of all, you can tell that DL strongly dislikes Monique for whatever reason. Now, I would love to know what is that reason that DL has towards Monique. Like, what happened? What happened between the radio station interview with Monique, her calling you, and then this back and forth? Because no shade, DL, the mere fact that you tried to get everybody to be on your side, even with let's just bring up the fact that about the opening situation when y'all went back and forth and try to fuss about who was the opener and who was not. Come to find out, Monique was the real opener. Was the opener. No, wasn't the opener. She was the headliner. My fault, my bad. Monique was actually the headliner. And you was trying to make it seem like you were, because you put out a memo, whereas Monique put out the actual contract and it stated that she was the headliner. So I feel like you always play second banana to a strong black woman. And honestly, DL Hughley, let's also keep it real. Your career went nowhere, and you had to watch people like Kevin, Dave Chappelle, countless others go leaps and bounds over your career. Honestly, you see where Cedric is, you see where Steve is, you see where a lot of these comedians are still doing their thing, and their career They have a way bigger career than a DL Hughley. Honestly, DL Hughley, no shade. In my opinion, I feel like you're really upset at the fact that Monique is such a bigger star than you. And I feel like you fit. I think, and I'm just I don't know this for a fact, but I feel like you hold some resentment towards Monique. And I feel like you low-key dislike the fact that she headlines shows. And you hate the fact that she has a bigger name, a bigger career, a bigger resume. And you want that to be you so bad. That's why you fought tooth and nail about headlining, like you're trying to make it seem to the people that you're the real headliner when it was said in a memo, not an actual contract. And at the end of the day, DL, you saying that Monique's Netflix special got whack reviews. No shade. When the last time you had a Netflix special? Matter of fact, let's do our research. Let's do our research right now. I'm gonna leave this up here because I feel like we're gonna use this. Okay, let's do some research. DL Hughley special. Comedy special. Let's see the last time you had a comedy special. Okay, let's do that. Comedy special. Yes, comedy special. Matter of fact, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go here. Television. Okay. Television. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the D.L. Hughley show host. Okay. So this is a special. D.L. Hughley, you ain't have a special in recent years. Like you were the host of the okay. So you didn't your last comedy special. So let me do this, y'all. Let me share this tab instead. The last comedy special was in 2018. Was 2018. That's the last comedy special that you had. Okay? And look at the comedy specials. You had 1, 2, 3, 4. You had 4. You had 4 in total. Okay, you had 4. And at the end of the day, you still don't measure up to Monique's resume. Let's keep it real. Your resume still don't measure up to Monique's. And let's also get on the fact that while you're talking about her family don't love her, let's get on the fact that your eldest daughter, your relationship just got better. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about this. Y'all. Let's talk about this. D.L. Hughley's eldest daughter opens up about mending tumultuous relationship with her father. You and your daughter wasn't on the best of terms. Okay? Let's really talk about it. Okay? Let's really talk about it. Your eldest daughter in your relationship was not on the best of terms. Your eldest daughter did not like you one point in time. So how dare you talk about another woman's relationship with said family. DL, you are not perfect. Let's keep it cute, ma'am. Let's keep it cute, DL. Let's keep it cute, DL. First of all, DL Hughley, in my opinion, your name should have been changed a long time ago. I would not want to be known as DL Hughley. Okay? It sounds a little bit undercover. It sounds a little bit discreet. I still don't like your name. It's let's really talk about it. Okay? People been clocking you. Let's talk about the fact that let's talk about this. Because we're gonna do something real quick. We're gonna do something real quick. Let me stop sharing and let's go into this. Let's go into your kids. Let's go into your kids. How about the fact that you keep cheating on your wife? Do you really love your wife? Let's talk about that. Okay. Let's talk about your daughter, your lesbian daughter. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about your lesbian daughter. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me give. Do. Mm-hmm. Now we're gonna get over it with it. Yeah, let's also talk about the fact that let's talk about it. Let's talk about that. Okay. Your eldest daughter did not like you one point in time. How dare you? So you're judging Monique because of the fact that she's not in contact, or her family and her are what's the word? She chooses to disassociate herself with her family. That's her business. Honestly, let's also talk about the fact that just because you're family doesn't mean I have to be around you. Just because you're family doesn't mean I have to associate myself with you. If any one of my family members are horrible people, are nasty people, individual that they don't care about my well-being, they don't care if I'm alive or not. They rather see me hurt or did something to me without taking accountability. And they're only taking accountability because they're on Oprah Winfrey show. Or they want something out of the deal. If my family is as evil and as nasty as Monique make it seem like, I'm sorry, I don't want them associated with me either. Because I'm going to higher heights and I'm trying to be positive and I'm trying to be happy. Being over there will just disrupt my mood, my aura, my overall and I'm trying to think of a spiritual word. My realm. I don't want nobody interrupting my spirituality, my happiness. Like, I don't want nobody doing none of that. I'm sorry. DL Hughley, you have to really search within yourself. What do you have against Monique? And why do you have such vitriol towards this woman? Because the way you speak about her so negatively and so nasty. The fat shaming, everything. And the thing is, she did not call you out of your name once. She did not. She did not tear you down. She did not tear down your business. She did not tear down your career. She tore down the way you handle things and the way you like to twist and leave stuff out of the story to make you seem like you're in the right, that you're in the right. That's no. We're not doing that. You were cussing up a storm, and D.L. Hughley, Monique did not cuss. She literally, and the thing is, y'all, Monique's been saying the same thing. Her story has not changed. I believe Monique. I believe her. And I just feel like D.L. Hughley is at a standstill in his career. And I feel like he looks at Monique like, you're a black woman and you're unattractive. I feel like he thinks Monique is unattractive, fat, overweight, and for her to be a black woman at that, a fat, overweight, ugly black woman, why she gets the Oscar, why she gets the accolades, why does she has a better career than I do? And honestly, I bet he literally cries himself to sleep because of the fact that he cannot wrap his head around Monique having a better outcome than he has. And the fact that you said that she has to pay her husband, I'm sorry. If my husband is my manager and does all, deals with everything, handles the business, talks to the people, handling phone calls and scripts and stuff, they go through him. Everything goes through her husband. I'm sorry. Yes, I am paying my husband. I am definitely paying my husband because of the fact that he keeps shit on the swivel. He's making business calls. He's talking to people. He's getting these offers. Okay? He's her manager. He's her husband. He's her protector. He is her manager. So you're not going to pay a manager just because he's your husband? You're not going to pay your husband just because he's your manager? Are we lost? Is he not doing work? Is he not putting in work? Yes, he gets a fee too. He gets paid. He's get a percentage of whatever comes out of my check for the movie. He gets it. I don't know what percentage he gets, but he gets it. What's so wrong about that, D.L. Hughley? Just because maybe you don't have your wife managing because she don't know how to manage or whatever the case is, and you don't want to pay her because she's just your wife and you would like that, you would like it to remain that way. Okay, that's all power to you. Your situation is not Monique's situation. You don't need to judge, belittle, tear it down. You don't need to do any of that. But I think that's why you have such this hate and this venom towards Monique, because what you said in that video and how you responded to her was nasty. And I really want to get down to the bottom of what happened, what really happened, why you have this venom towards Monique. Did you ever see it for her? Because the way you respond is crazy. And first of all, let me also say shout out to Monique. Shout out to Monique. And let's also get into this. Shout out to Monique. Okay? Because guess what? Guess what, y'all? If y'all don't know, now you gonna know. Okay? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Congratulations to Monique. She is definitely on the up and up.
And I want to talk to y'all about our brother, Cat Williams. Now, y'all know that is my fraternal twin brother, non-biological, okay? And I want to tell y'all about my twin brother, Cat Williams, baby. Guess what? I'm going to be joining my brother, my twin brother, Cat Williams, on the Dark Matter Tour. So I'm excited. We are excited. I cannot wait to see y'all, Connecticut. I see y'all tomorrow night with our brother, Cat Williams, Albany, New York, with our brother, Cat Williams. And I'll say this too. And I told him this. I said, for as funny and as talented as you are, your heart is far bigger. And I want to talk to y'all about our brother, Cat Williams. Now, y'all know that is my fraternal twin brother, non-biological, okay? And I want to tell y'all about my twin brother, Cat Williams, baby. Guess what? I'm going to be joining my brother, my twin brother.
All right. So that right there should tell you the stars are always going to align for you because you are a great person. Okay? You're a great individual. You see how the God is steady blessing Monique? When the odds were against her, when everybody read her down, guess what happened? The devil showed its hand. Okay? Monique won, was triumphant. Okay? She won her case in the whatever case with Netflix. She won it. They blessed Monique with a bigger check and a Netflix special. DL Hughley. I bet she got a bigger check than you. And she's going to continue to get a bigger check and have a bigger name than you. And I want to know, DL, did you get a call from Cat Williams to go on tour with him? You know what? Maybe you should go on Club Shay. Maybe he'll call you after you do a Club Shay interview and probably go viral, just like Monique. Maybe if you haven't called Club Shay messy, because I don't think Club Shay is messy. I still don't like the motherfucking name. I wish he changed it, but whatever. The mere fact that both of these individuals went on Club Shay's interview, tore the hell down, said their truths, and now basking in its reward. The fact that Cat Williams is going on tour, being this successful, okay, he's bringing other comedians along for the ride. Because wait, who is the person that's going on tour with Cat Williams? Because I I don't know if I remember the person that's going on tour with him other than Monique. Going on tour. Oh, Kevin's wife is also going on tour with Kat. So we have Kevin's wife, Kevin's ex-wife, and Monique is going on the same tour with Cat Williams. So I guess he's bringing females. He's bringing only females with him. He don't want no other males. So, DL, you're not gonna get that blessing. You're not gonna get that call. So that's another reason to be mad at Monique. To have that energy with Monique because she constantly wins. Maybe you should get on Club Shay and collect some of these winnings. Maybe when you get on, maybe we can hashtag winning. Maybe there'll be a comedy special after you do a Club Shay appearance. Let's talk about it. Oh, and let's also not forget about let's get off of Club Shay or Club Shay. Let's also talk about the fact that did anybody think that Monique was telling Taraji to not settle for less, to know her worth? Like I think I'm the only person that really like saw her speaking to Taraji P. Henson to let her know stop settling for the crumbs. Stop settling for the half-eaten drumstick. It's okay to tell them, can I get a fresh batch of drumsticks and chicken wings? And can I please have some fries with that? Okay? Can I please have honey mustard, barbecue, and ranch? Put it in cups because I want those on the side. I don't want you to pour all that stuff on my fry. I need them in cups so I could dip them in in between bites. I don't think, and a lot of people think that she was coming for Taraji. I don't think she was coming for Taraji. She was letting Taraji know, if you keep accepting fish sticks, you won't get the lobster crab, the king crab legs with the butter and all that delicacies that you're supposed to get. Keep asking for the cafeteria milk and they're not going to give you the top tier almond milk. Like, let's talk about it. Keep it's okay that you don't want to rock and I think that's the point that Monique is saying. Just because I feel like Monique's whole thing about that situation is like, if they're gonna think that you're difficult or you're doing too much or quote unquote diva, and you're afraid of getting blackballed or putting this stigma placed on you, you're gonna forever be in fear of that. You gotta be confident within yourself, within your resume, to not accept chicken fingers. Okay? That's on the kids' meal. Stop accepting what's on the kids' meal. You are an adult. You are a Oscar nominee. You are a Emmy nominee, or whatever nominees that you are, Taraji P. Henson. It's within your duty to know that you are Taraji P. Henson, because I for damn sure don't think that Meryl Streep, Jennifer Lawrence, or any one of these big top tier Caucasian actresses would literally dumb down themselves or just accept what is giving. They always are going to be like, no, I don't want M&Ms. I want Hershey cookies and cream. I don't want that. Give me this. I bet you for damn sure Meryl Streep is not gonna settle for any old car. She needs a black car to pick her up at such and such a time to bring her to and back, and don't be late. Guess what? Because she has the resume, she has the longevity, she has the credits, the respect, the legendariness. And if you do not think that you're on the same level as these top tier Caucasian actresses, you better get a blues cool and think that you are, because you deserve it as well. You deserve the black cars. You deserve the craft services. Nobody don't deserve flat ass pizza in a bag. Child, those people at their award show serve them people flat ass pizza in a bag. I still can't believe that. Baby, when I tell you Fantasia looked at that pizza in the bag, was like, girl, I want Popeyes. What's this? What's going on? I want Popeyes. Get me out of here. Girl, y'all just keep taking it and just eating it. Child, please. And y'all think because listen. I remember when somebody at a award show, I think it was at the Met Gala or something, and somebody made fun of Tiana Taylor for bringing Chick-fil-A, knowing damn well at these events they don't give them like great things to eat. They give them one head of lettuce, 2 bites of chicken, girl, and that's it, and water, and a whole probably a glass of champagne. Ladies, know your worth. Know your worth. And I think that's what the big thing is about Monique. And I think that's what she's all about. Know your worth. Do not be scared to have people label you as difficult or a diva or this, because you deserve this. You deserve this. You deserve to be yes, not 2 bites of, yes. Like, you deserve all the goods that the Caucasian actresses deserve. You think these people would bat at eyelashes or say no or argue these women down? No. Guess what? They're gonna get it for them, because they know their worth, and they know their worth. They know that if they got them in their movie, that the movie is going to sell, because they are in it. You got the top tiers of the top tierness. If you don't think of yourself as a top tier, then baby, you're on the wrong business, and you're gonna forever be scared and taking the half-eaten piece of chicken with the lettuce. Probably no champagne, no water. Know your worth, because you're worth it. You are worth it. And honestly, y'all think, and that's all I have for you guys. Like, honestly, you are worth it because you deserve it. You deserve the nice things, okay? You deserve it all. And let them know. You have grinded in that business for so long. Ask for what you deserve, and that is it. Y'all, this is all for the video today. Please like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Please join the membership. Share this video with your mama, with your mother, your sister, your cousins, your cousin twice removed. Okay. Please click that notification bell to be notified whenever I go live. Please get your memberships, okay? And the interview with Giovanna Rose, the ex-girlfriend of DJ Academics, will be is postponed to Saturday at 2 p.m. We're going live, okay? I want everybody to get y'all shit. Get y'all, join the membership. Get y'all memberships. I'm gonna forever stress the fact that get y'all memberships. Like, comment, and subscribe. If y'all want to support this channel, please, by way of Cash App. Here's my Cash App. And if you don't want to get Cash App, you could definitely support this by super chat, super thanks, and super stickers. Y'all, please have a great night, and I will see y'all in the next video. Okay, love y'all. Peace, y'all.